For decades, middle managers have been the backbone of corporate America, the bridge between executives and employees, the interpreters of strategy, and the glue that keeps teams functioning. But now, that role is under serious threat. Across industries, CEOs are rethinking how companies are structured, and increasingly, they're coming to the same conclusion. The middle management layer is too slow, too costly, and, thanks to artificial intelligence, too replaceable. Welcome to what many are calling the Great Flattening. The story starts with a simple but powerful force: AI. As artificial intelligence tools have grown more advanced, they've started taking over the exact functions that middle managers used to perform. Tasks like tracking performance metrics, summarizing reports, scheduling, forecasting, and even assigning projects can now be handled instantly by software. In the past, executives needed layers of managers to monitor teams and funnel information upward. But today, a CEO can open a dashboard and see real-time productivity data, AI-generated summaries of team progress, and even predictive insights about project outcomes. What once took a week of meetings and spreadsheets now happens in seconds. This is transforming the way companies think about hierarchy. CEOs are asking a provocative question: why keep multiple layers of management when AI can do the coordination, and senior leaders can talk directly to frontline teams? Let's look at the scale of this shift. Over the last 2 years, major corporations, from IBM and Meta to Unilever and General Motors, have quietly restructured their organizations to eliminate middle layers. These aren't isolated cases. It's part of a larger trend toward what analysts are calling AI-driven efficiency. At Meta, Mark Zuckerberg famously called 2023 the company's year of efficiency. Thousands of middle management roles were cut as AI tools began to handle reporting, communication, and analytics. At IBM, AI software now tracks internal workflows and suggests adjustments in real time, reducing the need for multiple managerial checkpoints. The reasoning is simple. The fewer layers between leadership and action, the faster the company moves. Flattening structures save money, speed up decision-making, and make organizations more adaptable in an age when change happens overnight. But the impact on people, the human side of this transformation, is profound. Middle managers have long served as mentors, conflict solvers, and cultural anchors. They're the ones who translate corporate vision into day-to-day reality, who help teams navigate uncertainty, and who protect employees from the chaos above. Removing that layer can create tension, confusion, and burnout among remaining staff. In many companies, we're already seeing these side effects. Employees now find themselves reporting directly to senior executives who are too busy to offer regular feedback or support. The result? Communication breakdowns and a loss of the human connection that keeps teams motivated. So, if CEOs are cutting out the middle, who's filling the gap? The answer: AI systems and player coach leaders. AI tools are becoming the new management assistants, monitoring performance, distributing workloads, and even providing feedback. For instance, Microsoft's Copilot can summarize meetings, assign tasks, and track progress automatically. Salesforce's Einstein can generate reports, predict sales outcomes, and alert managers to potential issues. This means fewer people are needed to coordinate and communicate information. At the same time, some companies are experimenting with hybrid leadership roles. Instead of traditional middle managers, they're promoting player coaches, experienced employees who split their time between doing the work and guiding small teams. These leaders operate more horizontally than vertically, collaborating closely with both executives and peers. But this shift isn't just about technology, it's about philosophy. Many CEOs now believe that the old management model, layers of oversight, endless reporting, and rigid hierarchies slows down innovation. They want flatter, faster, and more flexible organizations. In this new model, power is distributed more broadly, and employees are expected to take more ownership of their work. Still, not everyone agrees that eliminating middle management is the right move. Critics warn that the flattening trend could backfire. Without managers to bridge communication, companies risk creating what some call leadership vacuums. Executives may have data, but data doesn't replace empathy, judgment, or the ability to understand human nuance. The danger is that companies become hyper-efficient on paper, but fragile in reality. When problems arise, there's no middle layer to detect and resolve them early. Culture can deteriorate, morale can drop, and as AI handles more interpersonal communication, employees may begin to feel invisible, managed by machines instead of mentors. But CEOs aren't blind to those risks. Many are looking to reinvent, not erase, management. Instead of traditional supervisors, they want strategic leaders, people who can interpret AI insights, coach teams, and drive collaboration. In short, they're looking for managers who can do what AI can't: inspire. That's where the new generation of leadership will come from. Future managers won't spend their days compiling reports or sending updates. They'll focus on creativity, problem-solving, and human connection. Their value will come not from how much information they process, but from how well they use that information to empower others. In many ways, what's happening to middle management today mirrors what automation did to factory work decades ago. Routine, repetitive tasks are being handed to machines, and humans are being pushed into higher-level, more creative roles. The workplace isn't shrinking, it's transforming. The middle manager's dilemma, then, is not just about job security. It's about identity. The traditional skills that once defined their role, organization, oversight, and information flow, are no longer enough. To survive this shift, managers need to evolve into something new: AI-fluent leaders who understand both people and technology. That means learning to interpret data, manage hybrid teams, and ensure that automation doesn't erode humanity in the workplace. It means moving from managing process to managing purpose. So yes, CEOs are ditching the middle layer, but not because it's obsolete. They're doing it because the definition of management itself is changing. The next generation of managers won't sit between executives and employees. They'll sit beside them, guiding both technology and people toward common goals. The future of leadership isn't vertical, it's collaborative. And while AI may be rewriting the rules of management, the human touch is still what holds companies together. The question for every middle manager now is simple: can you evolve faster than the systems replacing you? Because the future isn't getting flatter, it's getting smarter.